Greetings, Mr. Vivek Srivastava. Welcome to another episode of the PWS Podcast series. Today, we have the immense honor of speaking with the pillar of India's security and public safety apparatus, Mr. Vivek Srivastava, an Indian police service officer with over 37 years of distinguished service. He has led critical operations, VIP security, and disaster response, as well as high stakes security for the Prime Minister of India. Sir, it is wonderful to have you on board. Mr. Srivastava, what is one common misconception the public has about the daily life and work of an IPS officer?
The misconception really is that they are privileged. They have a lot of power, maybe some amount of prestige, etc. So while that trappings of power, of course, is there, because the police from ancient times, it is the strong arm of the state.
Yes.
So that is there to enforce the laws which have been passed by the state. So their role is that. But behind that, over a period, it must be seen, it is a very difficult and a challenging task.
Yes, sir.
The reason is that it is a 24/7 job. Lately, in the maybe slightly more than a decade, almost all your actions are under public glare, or in a sense, everybody has a video and a camera and a recorder in their hands.
Yes.
So while you may be frustrated, you may be challenged, you are inherently supposed to maintain your calm, poise 24/7.
Okay, sir.
So there are no, other vocations, it is not a fixed hour job, because crime and disturbance and law and order issues and other things can happen at any point of time.
Yes.
So there is no, in fact, the work increases during festivities like the coming Dashara, Diwali, etc., when people will be going out. And with the increasing threat of even terror strikes,
Yes.
cyber security, where people are actually losing money, it is the fastest increasing crime currently in India for sure, but even in the rest of the world. So you have to keep, not only you are supposed to be the strong arm, take physical action, but you have to be very cerebral also, because you are supposed to fight cybercrime, and it is a very, very niche area. And unless you understand and at least try to be one step ahead of the cyber criminals, you will not be able to. So it is a multi-dimensional challenge. It is a 24/7 challenge. There is a lot of pressure and expectations of the society. You have demands from your family, friends, etc., which you are unable to meet. So basically, it is a stressful environment. So this is the hidden part which people don't see.
Yes.
People see that is a man in the uniform and he has authority. And of course, a uniform is always, it looks good.
Yeah.
So that is how it is.
Thank you, sir. So, given your experience in SPG, which is the Special Protection Group, what does the zero error policy truly mean in context of the VVIP security? And if I may ask, what is the personal toll of that level of responsibility?
Look here, as the SPG guards the highest office in the country, any failure of the SPG, and I can, let me with some pride tell you, till date, the SPG has not failed its protectee, which is the Honorable Prime Minister of this country. The zero error means that we will have to succeed all the time.
Yes, sir.
The enemy only has to succeed once.
Yes, sir.
So there is a huge... So while security, let me tell you, it is a very, very boring thing. It may look very exciting from outside, but because you have to do things repetitively.
Yes, sir.
Many times, there might not be any threat, but you have to do the entire arrangements. Sometimes there may be threat, so you may have to neutralize that. So zero error is that. You must be combat ready, be cognizant of whatever threat is there for your protective, which is the Prime Minister, and take action so as to neutralize that threat.
Yes.
Not only that, you have to co-opt other security agencies like the local police and the other security agencies, and if you are going abroad, the foreign security agencies, to make them understand the threat and do additional and supportive protective arrangements. So that is what you mean basically by and what was the second part?
What is the personal toll of that level of
Personal
responsibility?
toll. No, there are actually two levels of it. At the supervisory level, there is no shift system. But at the subordinate level, who are actually engaged with the Prime Minister, so there is, they work in shifts. So they are not continuously on duty, so that whenever they are put on duty, they are fresh. But at the senior supervisory level, there is no shift, so you work along with the Prime Minister. It depends from Prime Minister to Prime Minister, okay, what is their work schedule and how. With the current Prime Minister, it is actually very, very hectic because he starts very early in the day and calls it a day pretty late. So you are 24 hours on the job. So it takes a toll. So you have to mentally maintain yourself. You have to physically maintain yourself so that you are able to discharge your responsibility to the best.
Okay, so thank you, sir. At Pathways World School, we value open mindedness and embracing diverse perspectives. I was curious, were you always certain that joining the Indian Police Service was your chosen path?
Actually, I sort of referred to that earlier during the talk which I had with all of you. I'll slightly digress here. In Western countries, most of the time, people take the vocation which they like. They explore avenues, and then if they may decide, okay, I will want to become an underwater photographer, then they become good at it. Unfortunately, in India, because of the population and the severe non-availability of jobs,
Yes.
etc. Second thing is there is a lot of parental pressure ki what you may actually do, which is not there in Western countries. So if you are asking me personally, as I told you, at very young age, I wanted to become a pilot. Subsequently, I thought maybe since I'm good in physics, so I like to teach. I like to teach also, Mother Tongue. But then, of course, decided that one has to eat also.
Yeah.
So if you are doing ad hoc for 5-6 years without any permanency and you also saw the society doesn't really value you.
Yes.
So since I was good, I wrote the exam. So my father was in the Indian Administrative Service. So he was very keen that I join the Indian Administrative Service. But luck by chance, I got 4 marks less in 1,225, which is not too many. But anyway. So up till 112 rank, 108 rank was the IS. I was 112, so I got into the police. So it is all a game of chance, luck. Yes. But again, as I said, while you may not have aspired for that, but you can then train yourself to do your job. Yes. To a reasonable degree, if not the best.
Yes.
So then I trained myself to be a decent police officer and probably succeeded somewhat.
Yes. So your journey into the Indian Police Service is truly inspiring. Could you share with us what has been a source of greatest inspiration for you as an individual, sir?
In the police, actually, you can make a lot of difference and actually immediately.
Yes, sir.
So it is a very diverse country. And we are actually a developing country. So there are many people, poor people, who require your help. You are the first contact. So if you have some empathy and maybe some humility, you are slightly fortunate to be here, to be able to help others.
Yes.
And not take it for granted that you were made for this post by God. Then you can actually reach out and help a lot of people. I can tell you, I was in my initial days of service, I was Assistant Commissioner of Police in Surat City. I was just 20 days old in service, and then there was the Babri Masjid demolition, and then the worst riots actually happened in Surat. Yes. 150 people got killed during that. So one could actually save as many as possible, and I could humanly. So that even one life saved it gives you immense satisfaction.
Yes.
Subsequently, I was also a superintendent of police, Kutch district in 2001, when the biggest earthquake which India has seen happened. 20,000 people died in 100 seconds, 150,000 people injured, 250 people died in the Bhuj hospital itself. So then you can do as much for the people as you possibly can. So that gives you a lot of satisfaction. And of course, numerous other incidents also.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So, if you could give one piece of advice to the students of today, what would it be, sir?
One piece of advice, especially for everybody, especially for this school, that be humble, have humility, because you are here to get knowledge.
Yes, sir.
भिक्षा तभी मिलती है जब your mind is prepared to accept it, and for that it is very necessary कि you have humility.
Yes.
Most of the time, your teachers will be coming from a background which is not as privileged, maybe from the background from which you are coming, because this is a very high-end school. But have the respect for him and follow your teacher. Yes. You may not always agree with that person, but that is the learning experience. And the teacher, your teacher, especially here, will be trying to do his or her best. So the core value you must inculcate is humility and gratitude that you are able to attend this kind of a school. The rest will come. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So thank you, sir. And thank you so much for joining us. It was truly inspiring hearing from you. Thank you, sir. Thank you for calling.